his speech titled, Deep in New York. Deep in New York, Toastmaster Habib Mubarak.
I know a lot of people dreamt about going to USA. But me? No, not again. Trust me, a lot of things happened to me. Well, most of them things that I can't mention, but there are some few funny things that had happened to me while I was there. Constance Chair, those fellow Toastmasters and guests. Good evening.
Good evening.
Khalid, one of my friends, not you, who's a doctor. He wanted to go to USA to view a medical project, and he asked me if I'm interested to go with him as his colleague. Have fun and all that, but in one condition. To lead him as his GPS, because he can't read maps. And because I'm so interested in science, I was looking forward to hearing from him. And after asking mom and all that, yeah, why not? You know, a lot of airports nowadays check the luggage with machines. They have all these MRIs and stuff, but some of these airports don't. They still have to hand check the bags for chemical whatever. It's like they open the bag, pull underwears, and they get, ew! But for us, they pull scientific equipment. I gotta tell you, the way security is nowadays, when you try to check in with weird scientific equipment, they stop you. And now we start. Khalid forgot his medical license, and the security was a jerk. So here we are in the police department trying to convince the guy that we are not terrorists. The officer was looking to us in a weird look. Not just weird look, I think some kind of, I think he said, no. And because Khalid had the dangerous equipment, he had to take him in a private room to check him privately. And I was like, what? Why? Khalid, run! They got in our history files. Check. Here we go. Now we play. It took 15 minutes just to take our history files, I think. So we reached New York, and in the airport trying to get out very badly to see the city. The security came to us, and they were respectful. They said, sir, we have to check your luggage. One of you can go, but the other one should stay. So Khalid decided to go find a place for living, and I stayed securing our stuff. After a while, the kind security came to me and pulled me like an ancient warrior. Oh, here we go. Again in the police department, but now I'm the one with all the dangerous equipment, and I'm the one who has to convince the guy that I'm not a terrorist. So I told them that Khalid owns these things. Somehow they believed me and they called Khalid. Khalid said, okay. I waited, but the guy didn't show up. So they went after him and found him lost in the subway, trying to come to the airport. And because of their kindness, as I said, they captured us for the whole night. In one room and one bed. And when we had to sleep, here comes the crisis, because the thing that I didn't say is that Khalid is so fat. I mean, so fat, he can barely walk through this door. And he's a doctor. I started imagining what would happen if he flipped on me. I'll die. Oh, get off me. Oh, no. It's something like this. Hello? Hello? It's dark in here. Get off me. No, but he was okay. He didn't flip on me. I just woke up with simple bruises and abdominal pain. Nothing serious. After days from that incident, happened that I was downtown, seeing the streets and beautiful gardens. Suddenly, Khalid called, and he wanted to meet up. I said, where? He said, just tell me where you are, I'm gonna direct you to me. Khalid learned directions now. Are you sure you're not gonna make me in a subway or something? He said, no, I got it. Okay, you got it. He started directing me, left, right. The next thing I knew, I was in a big hall with lots of men in black, and when they saw me, they were like, oh, it's the cousin, come on, you're late. me to the stage and I realized that I have a dead cousin. What? And I have to give a speech as I promised. What? I wasn't a Toastmaster at that time, so I wasn't familiar with all the weird things you figure out on the spot, so I had to act. Where have you gone? I was waiting for you to come back home again and play PlayStation with me, Black Ops 2, Call of Duty. But you didn't show up. The next thing I knew, you were dead. I was hearing voice telling me from my right, dude, he was in a coma for 2 years, for God's sake. Yes. I waited for you for 2 years, but you didn't show up. What kind of promises you give? I know that Mike would never break his promises, and I started detecting and I realized that he's in a coma and about to die. That was Spring voice telling me again, dude, you said you were waiting, for God's sake. To Mike. Now, I started observing for a chance to sneak out. Fortunately, I did, and once I got out, I called Khalid. Khalid, just cut it out. Where are you? I'm in the apartment. Where else could I be? Seriously? Oh, and when I went to him, he was holding the map of Los Angeles. And the most funny part is that he was holding the map upside down. So after all, can you guess now how not good are the things that I can't mention? That's why I don't want to go there anymore, and I won't advise you to go either. Or at least if you want to go so badly, don't go with your fat friend whose name is Khalid and doesn't know how to read maps. Thank you.